All right, I'm out here checking out what kind of range I'm getting with my new Aero wheels, and my friend out here has a Cybertruck, so I think let's go for a drive. All right, here we go. Second time behind the wheel of a Cybertruck. Let's go. Nice little Rivian over there. It's nice and smooth on the pedal. Get to open it up a little bit more out here. Last time I was driving around city streets, so it's nice to be able to feel the open road. But this steering feels pretty good with these curves. Just like you barely move and you're going around these curves. It's so nice. I know this is not Cybertruck specific, but having the vented seats feels really nice. All right, still reaching for the stocks because I don't drive it daily. That's a nice smooth turn right there. Open it up. Yeah, it feels nice on the open road. I definitely would rather drive this out in the country than around the city streets. It just feels good to be out on these roads. Like the truck, like I'm barely moving my hands, and it's finding these corners. So very enjoyable out on country roads. I highly recommend it. Effortless, well, near effortless. You definitely can hear and feel the tires a little bit more out here at speed. I don't think I was even driving this fast in my last video. Definitely feels really stable in these turns. Like we're going at speed here, let's just say that. And it feels nice and tucked into the corner here. Barely moving my hand for the turn. Nice wide view here. Yes, this is blocking some view, but at these angles, it's not that big a problem. But definitely very smooth. I got a nice comfortable position with the seat this time. So it just feels like I'm part of the vehicle. It's connected. Where my mind goes, the truck goes. Would I daily this? Yes. Maybe from a driving perspective, yes. You know, once the hype dies down a bit, I could see, you know, wanting to, you know, maybe not, you don't take this to go get coffee every single time. You don't drive this. But once the hype is kind of chilled out a bit, I would definitely daily drive this, just from the experience from the driver's perspective. Yeah, definitely enjoyable to drive. It's just like these light little touches, and the truck goes where you want it to. I mean, it does feel nice off the line. This isn't a Cyber Beast. I haven't driven one of those yet, but even just the regular dual motor feels, you know, pretty good off the line. It's basically, you know, it's got about the same amount of range as a Model Y. Dual motor Model Y, and slightly faster off the line than a dual motor. So yeah, I mean, I could get used to this. The car payments, on the other hand, though, I don't know if I can.
That's a whole different animal. Yeah.
I mean, maybe by liking this video and subscribing, that'll help me get to my next car payment. Yeah, smooth. You know, you don't have to stomp on it all the time. It definitely gets moving, especially for a vehicle this weight. It just, you know, it gets to, like any quality EV, it gets to speed as you need it to. You know, it's not meant to be like burning up tires all the time. As much fun as that is, you know, you're not into buying new tires every 2 months. You can daily drive this thing. You know, it's definitely a comfortable vehicle to drive for sure. So second time driving it, definitely feels a lot more comfortable. Mostly just because I was able to set my seating position for more what's comfortable for me, which actually makes being at the Squircle more comfortable too. So this feels less awkward being in your actual comfortable seating position, which that makes sense. But the last time I got to drive it, I didn't have the time to get it all right. We had to go do the video, but it's definitely a lot more comfortable. I feel more familiar the second time around. We'll see on some of the tighter turns how this feels, but out on the country road turns, this feels nice, smooth, and really effortless.
Super nimble.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, as I said before, it's like point and shoot. You know, just wherever you kind of move the wheel, the truck is going to aim right for that spot. So I'm actually going to go through the neighborhood so I can do some tighter turns. This guy right here. All right, I need to drive it some more because my muscle memory is still going for the stocks. Gotta get used to the buttons still. Which I think I'm okay with that. It's really, I still just want, I like being able to, gear shift. Yeah, so as soon as you do more sharp turns, that's when my instincts to do the hand over hand still kind of kick in. So I still need some more time with it, you know, to get used to not having to do this kind of stuff. Telling my brain, don't leave the position. I'm just gonna keep my hands here. And there we go. Yeah. So, boom. It definitely feels weird driving this angular thing around suburbia here. You know, normalville. Everybody's got a SUV and a sedan and a truck out here. So this is probably where it feels the most different. You're just driving through, even though there's a Tesla on that driver right there. There's something about driving it through suburbia. It feels a little bit out of place, at least for now. As we see, I've seen them parked in driveways here and there, but it's going to take some time, which is good because then those that wanted it to be unique get their money's worth for it being unique long enough for them rather than 3 months. You know, this is April. We're almost 5 months into it being out on the roads. So, and I saw 2 on the freeway getting here. It is really fun seeing all the different businesses that have wrapped them. I think it's really smart for the people who have businesses to put their branding on the truck because it's an attention getter, but also it's a billboard. It really is just an angular billboard for your business. So I think that's a really smart move for those that have a way to, make it a business expense and all sorts of stuff like that. Yeah, it's comfortable. Like, yeah. As I've said before, it's like a Model X, but a little bit more refined in terms of like the body feel. This actually feels sharper, pun intended, than a Model X, I would say. All right, so there we have it. Second time behind the wheel, second time behind the Squircle with the Cybertruck, and just as much fun. Not as giddy because I've had some time to process my thoughts since the last time I've driven it, but it definitely, I'm already getting used to not having to move my hands as much. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and let me know if you've driven it. What do you think? As I try to park it here while talking on video. Anyway, see you on the next one. Cybertruck, baby.